What's going on, guys? It's your boy Echo. We're back inside of Diablo Immortal today, and I wanted to bring you guys a community review, what other people thought about the closed alpha for Diablo Immortal, because many of my community members have gotten their hands on it through giveaways and other alpha access. So I asked them to share their thoughts via voice notes, which we're going to listen to today in this video. I believe we have 4 of them. You guys already know how I feel about the game, but we'll talk about that more at the end of the video. Now let's check out some gameplay and, of course, their reviews.
Hey Echo, it's Rod October. Just give you a little bit of feedback and impressions on my time with Diablo Immortal. Currently I'm playing in the North American server. I've logged about 25 hours. I'm currently in Zoltan Kul as a level 49 monk. Some initial impressions. This is exactly what I wanted to see in a Diablo experience on a mobile or touch device. This is coming from Blizzard, so it's very high caliber, and there's not much else they could really add to it, even though I know they will deliver. Second, the story and game mechanics are very engaging. The bounty boards make leveling interesting. And even as you visit early zones, they're very replayable over and over again as enemies scale up to your level. There's no worry about one-shotting a whole mob with area of effect attacks and not having to deal with them afterwards. 3, the Codex gives some very good benchmarks of progression, whether it's exploring the regions, finding hidden layers to kill special monsters. Even the clan achievements have been very good at keeping clans engaged. There's clan party clears of each of the zone events, counts on slaying demons, monsters, gathering gold, the treasure goblins. I especially like the more challenging ones that I look forward to exploring, such as the Hell 2 versions of 10 dungeon runs with clan parties with no deaths, and the special character type variations. There are lots of variabilities in the challenge rifts, elder rifts, and the path of blood, and they get great experience, and then you can explore some winning combinations of your skills for those PvE challenges. General feedback to people starting the game: keep an eye on the time in the seat. Set an expectation for how much you plan on dedicating into the game. Some people will spend multiple hours and thus be much higher ranked. Some will only get a few minutes on any given day. So prioritize what you expect to do in the game along with where you expect to go from there. And the new mechanics that I've explored so far, the Shadow Lottery and the Mysterious Patron, seem to be a little foggy from what I was getting. It wasn't always clear to myself and others in the world chat on how to enter the Shadow Lottery, or if you were even entered into it already. I know for myself, I actually had a quest that brought me to the Mysterious Patron, and I couldn't complete it at the time because the lotto was running and I was already a shadow. But since this is a new mechanic, that's what this testing phase is for. And then for the device level, I have an Android device, Pixel 4a, with gesture controls, and often I inadvertently would close the game, sometimes in the middle of a battle, because the finger swipes were being determined as a swipe up from the bottom, which ultimately closes my app, and I needed to find a way to override that gesture to enjoy the game. But overall, I'm very excited with the game so far, and I look forward to playing with it as much as I can over the next few weeks. And I especially look forward to seeing more people gain access into the closed alpha. Ultimately, like you, I'll be disappointed when the game is ultimately taken away for further development, but look forward to grinding when the game is released in the future.
Hey Echo, this is Daldera. So a little history on me. I've played all 3 Diablos, but not seriously, just basically the campaigns. And pretty much strictly a mobile gaming person now. You know, life happens, so it doesn't really allow for me to play PC games anymore. I've got about 15 to 20 hours in Diablo Immortal now. I've been playing a Demon Hunter, which is not typical for me. I took the opportunity with the alpha to play a class that I've never played before, and it's definitely not my style of playing. At first, I didn't really care for it, but as I progress through the campaign and level it up, I've come to really enjoy playing the Demon Hunter, actually, which surprised me. Overall, the game is a ton of fun. It's quite polished. There's still a lot of balancing that needs to be done. My biggest complaint is probably the time sink that the bounties take. I think those take up too much time. They're about an hour to maybe even a little more to get done, which limits what else you can get done on a busy day. So I wish those would get pared back a bit, because you have to do them because the rewards are that good. But the rest of the stuff, the campaign's been awesome. So far, the little bit of PvP I've done is really fun, and some of the other stuff, rifts and whatnot, I'm enjoying those. The amount of stuff there is to do is overwhelming. I can't believe how much content they have in the game. So that's a quick review from me.
Hi Sir Echo, this is Diablo Immortal fan, and hello to everyone who is watching. Thanks for having me here and make a review about Diablo Immortal in this closed alpha test. My review is based on my experience as a gamer from my era and the current era we are now. I have set 5 categories in this review. First off, the graphics. Out of all the games I have played in Android and iOS, this is one of the best games that has a stunning graphic design. I have played dungeon crawlers, RPGs for decades, and for me as a gamer for my era, this is a dream come to life. This is what we are waiting for so long to happen, and here it is right now in mobile. I'm talking about the graphics as a whole, starting from the avatar design of the characters and the monsters, the elements, the building effects, the scenery. It will give you the Diablo vibes on mobile, and it's really beautiful for a closed alpha test. Graphics for me, 10 out of 10. Now let's talk about the audio elements. As a gamer from different types of platforms, especially as a Diablo fan, when I was playing Diablo Immortal and I heard Deckard Cain's voice from the legendary Michael Goff himself, I feel the excitement, I smiled, the nostalgic feeling is there, and I even asked myself if it is for real. That voice is really iconic for the Diablo game, especially for the fans. You can hear it while playing it with your mobile phones. When you hear Bell starting his villainous monologue at Destruction's End, it has this theatric voice like you were watching a movie. Plus the cutscenes before you start a dungeon was amazing. Up to the sound when you pop in the health potion, when you pick up the items, cast the skills of the characters. The sound quality is very detailed. Being real, it is so realistic. Sound quality, 10 out of 10.
So there we go, the first time that I've brought on the community and their review of Diablo Immortal closed alpha. Some of them were short, some of them were more in-depth. Either way, you just got to hear what the community had to say. Not a content creator like myself. I figured it would be good to hear from others outside of myself or Nemo, who are content creators, or anyone that we bring on to the Immortal podcast. So, as you guys know, I think Diablo Immortal is incredible. I'm loving the Crusader class, which is part of the newest build, plus the new zones, plus the Cavern of Echoes. Yes, you know I love that as well, of course, guys. But PvP needs some balancing. The Shadows and Immortals, that whole system definitely needs some tweaking, and that's why we're here in Alpha, because those changes are going to be made. Feedback is going to be given, and you guys, when you get your hands on the game, are going to have an amazing Diablo Immortal experience. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you like the idea of hearing what the community had to say, or if you don't care and you just want to hear what I have to say. Or maybe you don't care about that either. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to come to the Discord server, pinned comment and link down below, and subscribe for daily Diablo Immortal videos. Have a good day, guys, and be good.